February 15, 2029, East Village, 6:31 p.m.
Fia? Fia, come in. Blast it. It can't end like this. Come on. Don't freak out. Think. You've got this all under control.
Not so sure about that.
Fia, what did you do?
Somewhere else entirely. In a seedy back alley. Cyberpunk alley. Financial District. April 14, 2062. 7:31 p.m.
Right. A night off. Finally.
So it's like 30 years into the future?
Now to find something to do with it.
Alright, hey everyone, it's Welonz. We've got Wadjet Games' newest point-and-click adventure today, Old Skies, a story about time travel, as you may have guessed already. The last Wadjet Games title we played on the channel was Unavowed, and that came out in 2018. So it's actually been quite a while, but I really enjoy Wadjet Games, so I figured we'd check out their latest one together here as well. I noticed the timing. This scene is set at 7:31 p.m, but then the previous one was 6:31. I wonder if that's like a time zone difference. So we're in like two completely different places across 30-ish years, and then something time travel. This logo changes every few chrono shifts. You don't even know what it advertises anymore.
No point. Those are intangible.
Am I Fia? We don't know yet. This sad-looking man nurses a drink that doesn't seem to get any smaller. You hope the next chrono shift treats him better.
He looks like he wants his privacy. I'll leave him alone.
By the way, we are in full 1080p mode now. Isn't this fancy? Fancy graphics and all. Yeah. Oh, here's my inventory, as usual. Cool. A couple sits in animated conversation. Best not to disturb them.
They look like they're having a private conversation. I'll leave them alone for now.
For now. A handsome young man is chatting with Mix.
No point. Those are intangible.
So we're in a future where there's like holographic advertisements and all that. Ortiz, Saturn. Mix is a hard light hologram programmed with 200 years worth of cocktail recipes. Oh yeah, this is definitely futuristic then.
Maybe it's not my place, sir, but that young lady seems to be eyeing you.
Why are you ratting me out? Look at those fancy animations. My goodness, it's so smooth. And back when we were playing Unavowed, it was still all like pixely and stuff. Not to say that that was bad, but yeah, that was like its own different aesthetic. But this is really smooth. Hi, handsome.
I believe that's a sign of flirtation, sir.
Thank you. I wasn't sure. Right.
Are you interested?
Hi. I'm new to town. Don't know anyone here. You alone?
Alone?
Yeah.
None of these are no?
I suppose I am, for now. Nothing is really definite, as far as I'm concerned. It always depends.
Depends. On what?
On ripples. Or variables.
Well, the thing about time traveling is that if you go back in time and you do something, that would ripple into the future, right? Maybe that's what she means.
Or ripples within variables.
But is time travel a known quantity in 2062? It could be.
Sorry, I must not be making any sense.
Never mind, it must not be.
No, I think I get it. You're talking about time travel, right? You work for Chronozen?
Never mind, it's known.
You're pretty sharp. Was I that obvious?
I'm good at reading people. Part of being in sales.
Then you didn't know I was flirting with you?
That must be nice, knowing what you are.
Oh.
You're saying you don't?
Yes and no. I may not even exist right now.
I'm not sure I understand. You seem real enough to me.
So I work for Chronozen. I didn't disclose that to him, but he probably figured it out anyway. Can I buy you a drink?
Am I real enough to buy you a drink?
If you were real, it would be rude to say no.
There's some guys like a go-getter.
2 Wellard cocktails, please.
Right away.
Wait. Oh! Okay. That's like a holographic. How did you even... Okay, cool. Fia. It is Fia. So somebody 30 years ago was mad at me for doing something, and now I'm here.
So, what's your name?
Johnny, what's yours?
Oh!
Well, blasted.
What the hell? I thought we would disappear, if anything. Not the guy we were talking to. Oh, we must have been monitoring him for some reason then.
Probably for the best, anyway.
Click on an icon above to move to a new area. Yeah, maybe someone did something in the past and he got erased. And that something would be what? Something like killing him? Because otherwise, I don't see how a guy would just randomly disappear, which is kind of morbid to think about. Mix mix. Still water. I guess I'll go home.
Lights. Another evening at home. Duffy did warn me about times like this.
This is kind of exciting. Everybody loves a good time travel story, right? I'm excited to see how they'll handle this. Your Chronozen issued hollow touch screen floats soundlessly in the corner. Oh, it's my computer of the future. Personic.
Duffy always warned me not to check my personic profile after a chrono adjustment.
I know what some of those words mean.
But it's not like he ever listens to his own advice. Oh, what the socket. Let's see what my current timeline self is up to.
Oh, there's some divergences potentially, causing different copies of myself to be floating elsewhere.
Looks like I'm quite fond of cats in this timeline.
I'm not from here.
Hope they end up in good homes after the next chrono adjustment.
Oh. Personic Fia Quinn, employed at cleaner, self-employed, cluster status, unclustered. Do you mean like how tidy I am? That's not what you mean, right? Location, Stoke-on-Trent, England. England! About me. Cat mum to Miss Purr, Chalky, Lily, Nala, and Chewy. Ripped Kimber. Recent updates, 1 week ago. Welcome Chewy the brown Persian short-hair to the family. Still miss you, Kimber. 2 weeks ago. I'm going to need some time. I had to make the horrible decision last night. Kimber passed away peacefully at the age of 16. She lived a long and happy life, and I'll miss her always. Taking a break from social media in order to grieve. For about a week. I have purple hair. So what am I doing here then? Am I supposed to be here? Am I allowed to be here? If that's this is me in this timeline, but then yeah. News. PSA, the latest Anderson treatment injection is now available. Don't forget to schedule your next Anderson treatment injection, the trusted treatment that has kept millions looking and feeling their best for over 3 decades. Staying on track with your injections ensures you continue to age gracefully, maintaining your vitality and health. Protect your investment in your future self. Contact your healthcare provider today to book your next appointment and keep the years at bay. It's like Botox, but even more advanced in the future. International news. Veloria wins decisive battle in 3-month war with Estoria. In a swift and decisive victory, the nation of Veloria has emerged as a dominant power in the recent conflict with its neighboring rival Estoria. This devastating war, which lasted 3 months, saw Valoria's advanced technology and strategic prowess overpower Astoria's defenses with overwhelming efficiency. Valoria's unmanned aerial fleets with cyber warfare capabilities crippled Astoria's military infrastructure, leading to an overwhelming defeat. Oh, okay. Neighboring regions are watching closely as Valoria consolidates its power, leaving Astoria to grapple with the aftermath of its swift downfall. The balance of power in the region has been irrevocably altered. Well, irrevocably altered until we use time travel to change things. Oh, just thinking about how this could possibly be regulated. Well, it sounds like it is to some degree though, because there's a legit company called Chronozen and all. Food. Abyssinia Reborn, a cutting-edge Ethiopian dining experience. Abyssinia Reborn, an Ethiopian restaurant in New York City, offers a dining experience like no other, with holographic depictions of the Lion's Roar Revolution immersing diners in a vivid, futuristic narrative. While the holograms are visually captivating, the constant reminder of conflict might be overwhelming for some. However, the food is outstanding. Their Doro Wat is rich and flavorful, and the injera is perfectly spongy, making each bite a delight. Abyssinia Reborn is a must-visit for those who appreciate both traditional Ethiopian cuisine and a cutting-edge dining atmosphere, though the intense revolutionary theme might not suit everyone. Okay, just some food. But we're seeing news from New York City. Are we in New York City right now? Financial district. So, the me in this timeline is in England, but we're currently in New York. Sports. Chloe Sadar retires, stunning the boxing world. In a surprising move, Chloe Sadar, the unparalleled 3-time world champion, has announced her retirement from boxing at the height of her career. Despite dominating the sport with no signs of slowing down, Sadar simply stated it's time. While her decision has sparked some speculation, the boxing community and her fans are respecting her privacy, honoring her legacy as one of the greatest fighters of all time. Sadar leaves the ring with grace, her unmatched record standing as a testament to her extraordinary career. Maybe she's just done everything already. She's won every tournament, every medal. Messages. Hello, Rosha. Hi everyone, my name is Rosha. I was recruited a few months ago. I'm originally from Spain and just got assigned to the London branch. Wait, is this from my workplace? Ron says, hey, Duffy, welcome! 10-year veteran of time wrangling here, based in New York. Bali, Hong Kong field agent here. Been involved with CZ from the start. Nazo, I also joined at the start, but spent the last 10 years as a chrono monitor for the New York office. Horace, former field agent, now a freshly minted chrono monitor in Oslo. Rasha, nice to meet you all. My fellow co-workers. Horace, starting to regret this promotion in chrono monitor. How do you manage it, Nozo? Nozo, it's a demanding job, but it's vital, and there are only a handful of people in the world who can do it. So be proud of that. I'm trying, man. I just miss being out there, you know? Out then. It gets easier. These people... Do they sort of reside outside the timeline then because they're monitoring time? Ron says, can chrono shifts be announced more than 5 seconds in advance, please? It's not an exact science. There's no way to predict when they'll occur. I nearly cracked my skull on a lamppost that wasn't there before. You know you're supposed to remain in place during a chrono shift. That's not the point. It's in the protocol guide. I suggest you read it again. Time travel is just a very common thing around here. 10 years of chrono shifts have left this view unrecognizable from when you first moved here. Oh. No? Your comfortable memory fiber bed, with internal temperature control. Chronolocked, of course.
There's got to be something better to do with my evening than go to bed.
Are you at work here, or like what's going on? The exit from your one-room flat.
Let's see what's out there.
Oh, there's nothing else to do here.
Lights!
Maybe we gotta go to work. Fine.
Hey, Nozo, you there?
Hi, Fia. What's up?
Nothing at all. Any clients on the roster tonight?
Isn't this your night off?
Yeah, can't be bothered.
Right, I get you. I've got a nostalgia tourist on the waiting list. He wants to revisit one of his old student haunts.
Oh, it's not even just people who are employed who get the time travel. Random people can do that as well.
I see. Babysitting duty. My absolute fave.
Be nice. He paid a lot of money. Clients like him keep the lights on.
I know.
Just like rich people who get to go to space for 10 minutes to take selfies of them holding flowers.
So, you interested?
There's nothing else.
Nothing that can be arranged in such short notice.
I'm curious that it seems like I can actually say no. But I'll do it.
Sure, sounds nice and simple. I could use one of those.
Okay, I'll prep the client. See you soon, Fia.
Yeah, see you soon. Hey, Duffy.
Fia! Didn't expect to see you tonight.
Well, you know, chrono adjustment. Derailed all my evening plans.
Is it normal for all of us to be here? Because it didn't seem like... Or maybe this is like my actual timeline, but then the profile earlier was of something else?
Ooh, yeah, been there. I know how it feels. You're doing the right thing.
What right thing is that?
The thing I taught you, way back when. Focusing on a job. It's the best way to get through the timeline malaise.
Oh, you think I'm malaised, do you?
You do seem a little bit malaised.
Who, me? Well, I try not to think at all. Better that way. Anyway, say hi to Nazo for me and break a leg out then.
Yeah, see you later.
Because you don't really get to interact with people on a deeper level if you're constantly timeline hopping. Only with your coworkers at best. These businesses get chrono shifted so often, it's difficult to keep track of what they are. Can I... Transit shuttle? No. Okay. Heavy duty security door bars a way into the Chronozen HQ.
Better get dressed for work.
Done.
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Fia Quinn.
Oh! Wow, that's real smooth animation. That's crazy. Chapter 1. Dines up. Like time, but dine. April 14, 2024. East Village. 5:31 p.m. Is it time zone differences? It's always something 31 p.m.
Nozo, you read?
Loud and clear. You made it in one piece?
All bits present and accounted for. Rough spot for a landing point, though.
Well, it's isolated, open to the sky, and close to the client's desired goal. As far as the brass are concerned, it's perfect. Speaking of, I'm about to send him through. You'd better get clear.
So this is the timeline he wants to go to. We were in 2062, I think. And he's gonna come here to 2024 with me.
Righto.
Oh, ouch.
Timefall successful. I see him.
How is he?
Alive.
He's fine. The cranial shielding did its job.
You'd better go check on him.
Cranial shielding. Your client, Joe Anderson, he paid a lot of money for a trip into the past. It's your job to make sure he gets his money's worth. If there is anything in the historical record about this Mr. Clive, it has been long lost. Old Clive. Can I look at it? No. Primitive barricade device, now useless. Oh. I got money. Your suit can print out currency from any era. Wow. An Abbott Tech multi-tool, turned into a screwdriver, lockpick, flashlight, and more. A toolkit's worth of devices in one handy utensil. Cool.
Dr. Anderson?
That was something. Oh, you're Fia, is that right?
That I am. Welcome to 2024.
2024. So, this is real. I'm really here.
That you are.
I know this place. It's the old Seagram Center, right? Or should I say that it will be the new Seagram Center?
If you like. Whatever helps you make sense of it.
he's a little bit older, so he was around during this time. I'm actually younger than him.
Now go local, and we'll be on our way.
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for this. There we go. Perfect.
How does this fully work, though? What if we bump into ourselves on the street?
Now let's go. The silver flare isn't far.
Dr. Anderson?
Huh?
I need to take point. It's for your own protection.
Really? But I lived here. You didn't.
I have been fully briefed. I know the way.
Okay, I get it. Don't mess with the designated driver and all. After you, Agent Quinn.
This guy doesn't seem super rich, but he must be, to be able to afford this. Current when? April 14, 2024. Alright, got you. It's just a regular paid job.
Well, blast it.
Is there a problem?
Nothing we can't handle. Agents like myself are equipped with a multi-tool for just this reason.
Is that right?
Yes. Is there something wrong?
Oh, no problem at all.
Yeah. So I can use this on the door.
Ah, blast it.
Got everything under control?
Yes. Just need to touch base with my handler. Won't be a tick.
Click on the phone in the menu bar to call Nozo.
Nozo?
Hi, Fia. By the way, how's that new sub-vocalization module working?
Tickles the larynx a bit, but I'm getting used to it.
Good. That means it's working.
Am I thinking? Am I thinking out loud to him?
Anyway, what's up?
Oh.
I admit, it is very strange talking like this.
Yeah, her mouth isn't moving.
Oh?
You know, speaking with you without moving on my lips or making any sound.
I get it. But you can't deny it's useful. Besides, the brass insists.
Well, I insist on a softer landing point next time.
That's fine. As long as you do it sub-vocally.
There's no keyhole on this door.
There isn't?
No.
Oh, must be padlocked from the outside.
Didn't they think to check that before choosing this landing point?
Do they ever?
Don't worry. I'll figure this out.
They always do.
Stand by.
Stand by, Nozo.
I'll be here.
Okay, well, I suppose we could go maybe the other way.
Dr. Anderson?
What's up?
So, that clothing you're wearing,
Pretty perfect, huh? Figured I should blend in.
blend in?
I look like just another student, right?
Kinda old.
You don't really fit in at all. Sorry.
Lady, I got eyes, I can see that. I know what I look like, but trust me, nobody around here cares.
Fair enough.
That's New York in the 20s for you. I just wanted to
20s.
indulge. That's okay, right?
That is why we are here.
Exactly.
Are you sure you're all right?
Just hungry. Let's get going.
So, this is a bit awkward.
Can't get the door open?
I'm afraid not. We try to plan for everything, but
No battle plan survives first contact with the enemy, huh?
Wanna help me kick down the door?
something like that.
Well, look, I think I can give you a boost over. You know, if you want. You'll need to open the door from the outside to get me out, but you can manage that, right?
Yeah, I think we can do that.
All right, nothing for it. Boost me over.
Man, does this take me back?
Oh, this is where...
Okay.
Oh, this is the first scene. The location of the first scene.
I'm fine. Nobody's giving me a second look.
And the client?
I'll check.
So now we can get him out. Combination lock. Hold on. Can we try a random combination?
Worth a try, but no.
So we can't even
Well,
picklock
Nozzo,
it then.
you were right about the lock.
I usually am.
What do we do?
We show the brass how resourceful we can be.
Hurrah! The chance to prove ourselves. Again. Does the historical record still contain an archive of old lock combinations?
It contains an archive of just about anything. You just need the brand name. Is there a brand name written on the lock?
Yes, Rastar.
Then you should have everything you need.
There's a notes. Rastar. You're connected to an information database from your home time period. Rastar? Rastar locks basic info. They were the most common brand of combo locks from 1992 to 2043. Rastar lock combination padlocks were typically found securing lockers, bicycles, gates, and many other security apps. The manufacturing of these locks was phased out in 2042, when DNA-encoded clamps became commonplace. DNA-encoded clamps. Timeline impact rating medium. So it's like a codex, but also some timeline-related information. Loss combination FAQ. To receive the combination to a standard dial lock from a model predating 2032, put in the serial number found on the back of the lock and make a request to JPO head office. You will receive a response in 4 to 6 weeks. If you require immediate assistance and your security clearance is level C or higher, you can put the serial number below.
Hey Noz, can you fill the serial number in on your end?
I would, but I don't know what it is. Sorry.
Come on. Can I look at the back?
Oh, blast
Oh.
it. Nothing's ever easy, is it?
Seriously? Okay, leave it alone for now. An angel with a devil's tail. Your best guess, it has some religious or political significance.
I've never been one for watching sport. Not because I have an aversion to it. It's just hard to know who to root for when time's in regular flux.
It sounds like a really tough job. Yeah, poster for a boxing event that already happened. Worn movie poster.
Trollgate. I remember this film. It's a classic.
It hasn't come out in your win yet, so don't spoil it for anyone.
I was a kid, Noz. I imagine it's chrono shifted into an entirely different movie by now.
Right, see, they're saying that it's not a simple... You go back and you come back and like nothing really changes. There's different types of time travel stories, right? But they're saying that it's possible for things in the past to change. This hideous creature reminds you of a mascot that was chrono shifted out of existence. You seem to remember its cultural erasure being a crowd-funded request. What? Primitive call to arms? Fight it, man. Well...
Dr. Anderson, you all right in there?
Hey, I'm doing great. Don't worry about me.
You're having a great time?
Yes, I'm enjoying myself immensely.
You're enjoying yourself?
We used to come here, you know? Some friends and I from class. We'd sneak in with some beers and, well, you can imagine.
A bit of a rebel, were you?
Rebel. We were just drinking beer below the legal age.
So a rebel then.
But it was fun, and we did feel pretty cool doing it. So, sure, let's go with rebel.
How did you and your friends get inside?
I don't know the combination to that lock, if that's what you're getting at. Back in the day, we all climbed over.
You climbed? How?
We were young. Some of us did actual sports. They helped the nerds like me. Youth may be wasted on the young, but it does have its advantages. Sometimes.
Unfortunately, you're young no longer.
Are you sure you're okay in there?
Bit hungry, but that's fine. It'll only make my meal at the Silver Flare even better. So you go do what you need to do.
Well, you better hurry up then.
I'm gonna leave you for a bit, Dr. Anderson. I'll find a way to get that lock open.
Take your time, I'll just stay here on memory lane. God, they were such good friends, you know? I wish I could remember their names.
She can't even remember. Well, the problem is we can't even... we need the serial number. But we might not be able to get it.
Nuzzo, what's the timeline importance ranking of this old rag?
I think it's safe to assume quite low.
Let's test that, shall we?
You took it?
So, any ripples?
No, Fia, the timeline did not change because you picked up a rag.
But we know that Fia does something later on that causes an explosion in the back.
If there are any ripples to be concerned about, I'll ping you. So feel free to grab as much trash off the street as you want.
And this is the guy that was saying that earlier, right? In the first scene.
You're too good to me, Noz.
I know.
They're saying, hey, it's an adventure game. We need to pick up items for the puzzles to progress. Dang it. A weather-worn rag. Maybe I can use it to, like, wipe the lock?
Worth a try.
No. Maybe I'll wipe it and clean it up?
It's too dry to be of any use.
Water? You need something... I don't see a puddle on the ground.
Perhaps another tactic is in order.
Why don't we just try unlock... Can we pick lock this thing?
It's locked with a combination, not with a key. The multi-tool won't do much good.
But then we need either something wet or something wet.
If there is a reason for that, I don't see it. Nozo!
Yeah, Fia.
Rust has completely covered the serial number.
Ah, problem. Do you have anything to clean it with?
I'll try and find something.
Yeah, I have the rag, but we need some kind of a water?
Could you tell me about this client again?
Joe Anderson. He pioneered all the latest advances in robotic and laser surgeries. He's the reason why the average life expectancy is over 100 years old now.
Oh, wow.
Ah, so his timeline importance ranking is high.
Nothing happened to him.
One of the highest.
So, where is this diner?
A few blocks west of your landing point. You can't miss it.
How do I access that archive of old lock combinations again?
Just use the historical archive, Fia. All you need is the brand name. You said it was Rastar, right? Then you have everything you need.
Well, not exactly, because we need to clean the serial number and all. To the grid-like streets of Lower Manhattan. Oh, can I go? We can leave here.
Nozo, you're keeping an eye on Dr. Anderson, yeah?
I'm monitoring him through his PFE. He's fine, for now. But I don't think the press will like that you're leaving him alone.
Probably, but they'll like refunding his deposit even less.
No doubt. Okay, I'll leave you to it. Update me when you can.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find some water, really. Silver Flare Diner? They've gotta have water there. Empty cardboard box lies abandoned on the street. A groaning AC unit drips lubricant onto the sidewalk. Better watch your step. That is we can wet the rag here. Disgusting.
Now it's all mucky. Ugh. Good thing my suit is self-cleaning.
But it's exactly what we needed. Wrought iron fence blocks your way into a garbage-strewn alley. Free food, naked servers. False advertising. The door to the diner is warm and inviting.
I shouldn't enter without the client.
Newspaper? I think that might be it for now. Let's go back. And then... landing point. The lock. Oh, hey! There's a new pigeon here. You're new. A solitary pigeon pokes at something invisible on the sidewalk.
What on earth would I say?
Start with a hi. Okay, turn it over. Oily lubricant rag.
There we go.
RLS 332.
You getting this, Nozo?
I got it, Fia.
So I don't have to type it in myself. Search that. No, not like that.
You remember the serial number, Nozo?
Yeah, I remember.
Security clearance level B, access granted. 32-4-24. All that. And we got it.
Oh, hey, you did it.
That I did.
Wow, we're really here. It's just like I remember. The air even smells... Ugh.
You alright?
It's New York City.
I'm fine. Maybe giving you that boost took more out of me than I thought.
Don't worry. Everyone gets a bit wobbly on their first jump. That's why we told you to eat bland food before you came.
Oh, yeah, I didn't eat anything at all.
Good. Nothing to throw up?
Ah,
I want to be hungry, that's the whole point, isn't it? Speaking of, can we get going?
so about this silver flare.
My mouth is already watering. God, I miss that place. I practically lived there back in the day.
Is it not available in the present anymore?
Or rather, this day.
The food was that good.
You've never had a better burger. Made it with real beef. Not that chemically flavored TVP stuff we have now. Hey, you want to try one?
Sure, yeah.
I never ate there alone before. No reason to start now.
Just an FYI, the Silver Flare is 4 months away from getting a D rating from the Board of Health.
Oh, God.
It serves more rats than people.
I'll pass. Thanks. So you went there often, huh?
3 words. Student lunch specials. Kept me fueled almost my entire sophomore year. God, can you imagine what my cholesterol levels were back then? They're bad enough now. Back then, it didn't matter. Metabolism like a pencil sharpener, that was me.
Metabolism like a pencil sharpener.
You said you lived in this area.
Well, I was a student in the area for 5 years. Sort of the same thing.
Biochemical engineering, wasn't it?
You've done your research. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're a famous guy.
I owe a lot to the place.
To the Silver Flare, then?
My growling stomach says yes.
Okay, let's go then. Do you want to talk to the pigeon?
What on earth?
Hey, so what happens if we run into, myself?
We did our due diligence. Your younger self is home for spring vacation right now.
So I'm back in Maine. You know what you're doing.
We'd like to think so.
You look at those cars. You've probably never seen cars moving in the actual street, have you?
I have. Time traveler, remember?
Right, of course. You've probably seen horse-drawn buggies, too.
On occasion.
Amazing.
So in the current timeline, cars are not like this.
God, there it is. The Silver Flare. Jesus, sorry. It's just a restaurant. I didn't expect it.
Don't worry. Take your time.
Time, huh?
We have plenty of it. That is the benefit of time travel.
But I don't,
Really?
though, do I?
Sorry?
I was diagnosed with Skimane syndrome. Did they tell you that?
What is that? Is that fatal?
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. How long?
They gave me 6 months, maybe 8.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear.
That's why I wanted to see this place. One last time.
I understand, Dr. Anderson.
Dr. Anderson? Please, it's 2024. I'm 19 years old. I'm no doctor.
You wish you were 19 years old right now.
Call me Joe. Right now, I'm just a sophomore biochem student. I have my whole life ahead of me. Not to mention countless late-night study burgers from this diner. Let's go in.
Okay. If you say so. We can go back elsewhere deeper into the place too. Really?
Where are you going?
No.
The Silver Flare is right here. Are we going in or what?
Yeah, I'll watch you eat. I'm not gonna eat though.
Hey, be right with you. Sit anywhere you like.
Thanks, Maddie.
Right.
Dr. Anderson. You're undercover. Oh wow, he ate so much.
Oh, excuse me.
It's all right.
Hey, Maddie.
Yeah?
That was amazing. Can I get a piece of blueberry pie?
Sure.
Now, if you'll excuse me a minute, I've just got to use, the John.
Sure. Go ahead.
You probably shouldn't be acting so friendly with Maddie, though.
Hi, Fia. Just checking in. How's it going over when?
Let's see. The client has thus far consumed 3 burgers, a plate of chips, and a milkshake. He just ordered a slice of pie before getting up to use the toilet for the second time.
But he seems satisfied?
Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anyone happier.
And how are you doing?
Me? I'm fine. Bit hungry myself now. I'm craving that curry place around the corner from work. What's it called again?
Little Modi's? It's not there anymore.
Oh, they closed.
No, it never opened. They were paradoxed out of existence about 5 years ago.
Right, some of the descriptions mentioned it earlier, the chrono shifting. Are you going to the bathroom or what? You're just hanging out by the exit.
Figures.
What?
Are you hearing that?
Are you doing?
Huh?
Oh, you're kidding me!
Why do you leave out the fire exit?
You don't think...
You better go check, Fia. Just in case.
Is he trying to become a time fugitive? What on earth? The remains of Joe Anderson's meal. He certainly got his money's worth. We better go.
That gate is locked, you moron. I'm counting to 30. Then you either pay up or I'm calling the cops.
What are you doing?
Trying to skip out on the check is what he's doing.
I'll pay.
Come on, there's no place for you to go.
It was nice seeing you again, Maddie.
Sorry, what?
Well, obviously in 2024, time travel is not a thing yet. At least in our reality. So yeah, like she can't even fathom the possibility that somebody from the future would come back to see her. If it was a little bit later, then maybe we could get that kind of situation happening.
Hey!
Hey, what are you doing, man?
Oh, you friggin' deadbeat! Where'd you get that key? Damn it, my manager's going to kill me.
Fia, what's going on?
Did he come back with the key?
You. He's your friend, right? You were sitting with him?
I'll pay.
I apologize for my friend, but I need to catch up to him.
You can apologize by paying his bill.
I will. I've got a money printer.
Do you have any idea how much he owes us?
A few $100 at most.
I am aware. Will this be enough?
This is more than enough. Let me go get you change.
Still alarming though, because he's clearly trying to get rid of us.
Keep it.
Oh, thanks, I guess. I'll just go turn off the alarm.
That would be good.
Blasted.
Ugh.
Blast it. I really thought this would be an easy one.
Fia, what happened?
Joe Anderson did a runner.
He did? That's odd.
Odd is the word, yeah. You'd better track him.
What would someone's motive be though? Nice to come back for a little bit, but do people really want to stay in the past? He's still sick. He's not gonna get any less sick by being in the past.
Track him?
But he also has not much to worry about, like cause he already knows his own lifespan expectancy left. He could also be like, well, whatever. I'll do whatever I want.
Yeah, using his PFE data.
Sure, but...
You can track him, right? You do know where he is.
That's what I'm trying to say. He didn't go anywhere. He's right behind you, according to his PFE data.
What's that based off of? Did he drop a GPS? That paper?
He's not here, Nozzo. You sure the system is working right?
It's working perfectly. Are you... Wait. Oh, blast it.
Nozzo? Nozzo, what's wrong?
This is planned.
PFE signal's decaying.
That's bad, is it?
Well, it's certainly not good. Search the alley. It's gotta be around there somewhere.
I told you, he ran off.
Priorities, Fia. Something in that alley is giving off a signal.
Is that signal really a priority at this point, though?
Something that's not supposed to be in that era?
Right. I get it. Sorry.
And sub-vocalize.
Sorry.
An old piece of paper trapped under the box fluttering in the breeze.
Seems to be a list of deliveries.
April 5th deliveries. Nothing special? As far as I can tell.
None of this means anything to me.
The weather-beaten cardboard box has been out here for a month at minimum.
Nothing but moldy newspapers.
That guy is a really famous guy that increased everyone's life expectancy, but he's gonna die soon. We don't know what that symptom he mentioned earlier is, the syndrome. We don't know his motive.
Full of rotten vegetables. Ugh.
But he clearly came with a plan. He even knows how to get rid of us.
Blasted. Blasted to hell and back, that bloody idiot.
He took off his PFE, didn't he?
Worse than that. He didn't just take it off, it's broken.
Broken?
Wow, we got fancy cutscene-like scenes.
Yeah.
But that's impossible. There are only a handful of engineers in the world who could even open that thing, let alone break it.
Well, he happens to be one of those few.
How many degrees does Dr. Anderson hold again?
Blast it.
What do?
We find him.
And then?
I need to check the protocol guide. Stand by. Keep looking for him.
Nozzo? We need to have a word or two about communication.
Yeah, I don't think trying to find that band was the most important thing here at this point, though.
I found all I need in there. I am not rooting through it again.
The longer we stay here, the longer he's running away. But he's old, so hopefully he hasn't gotten too far. The word poke appears on a wall, stirs up vague memories in you, but you can't quite put your finger on them. Poke? Pokey? I'm hungry.
Blast it. Locked.
Okay, we'll go back out the normal way then. You happy? She's leafing through what seems to be a film script. She must moonlight as an actress.
Not now, Fia. We need to talk. Head outside.
Okay.
Damn it. I told them our vetting process was outdated. I told them. We should have seen this coming.
What were we gonna do though? We already had an armband. He came with a motive.
His background checked out. We were careful enough.
Obviously we weren't.
We can work out who's to blame later. What do we do now?
Okay, I've been reading the protocols and there is a contingency plan for the situation.
I'm listening.
You're not gonna like it.
I said I'm listening.
First things first, get back to the landing point. I'm sending you an upgrade.
A present? Oh goody.
Thank me later, just get to the construction site. I'll fill you in when you get there.
I think you should fill me in as I walk over there.
Fia, please. This is important. Just get over to the landing point, okay?
Got it. Oh, I may have gone the wrong way. No, we're good. It's the pigeon, isn't it? Post no balls.
Right, I'm secure.
We're just coming back here because it's a secluded place, right?
Okay.
Private.
I'm relaying the upgrade over. Stand back. This may sting a little.
Oh! Time gun.
Nozzo, what is this?
The WEG Mark IV vaporizes organic matter on contact.
Whoa! That's a very, very particular way to say kill someone.
And you just had this upgrade lying around?
Like I said, it's our contingency plan.
So you want me to...
Yeah.
Wow, but he's important in our timeline. If you kill the dude in the past, then in the present, will everything that he's done still be there? Because he was like a great scientist and all.
Are you sure? There is no other way.
I don't know.
We're not hurting him when he was young though. We're hurting him when he's old, in the past. So technically, he's already invented everything that he was already gonna. It would be kind of like if he died in the present. I don't know if that's how that works though.
But he broke his paradox field excluder. He is unsynced from our timeline.
PFE. Oh, you gotta be tethered to remain synced.
We couldn't bring him back even if we wanted to.
Oh!
He crossed the line, and he needs to be stopped.
Don't worry. I'll get it done.
Right. Good. You know how to use that weapon?
I said I'll get it done.
Okay. I'll be here. Touch base when you have something to touch base about. Good luck, Fia.
Yeah.
I have to find him first. Maybe we can talk a little bit, but he was clearly... Yeah, I don't know, man. This is not looking good for anybody. So we can't even bring him back if we wanted to. He's basically lost the time then, if we just let him continue to wander around. The WEG Mark IV pistol vaporizes organic matter on contact. You want to try it on the pigeon?
What on earth would I say?
I want to be nice though, but I also want to...
No. The paperwork alone would be a nightmare.
Okay, good. Didn't feel like being mean there. Should we keep walking around Manhattan? We can only go back to the diner though. Maybe ask Maddie about where young Anderson lived or hung out.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's you. Did you find your friend?
I'm working on it. That is why I want to talk to you.
Not sure how I can help, but sure.
She doesn't know how he opened the gate.
How did he get through the alley gate? Didn't you say it was locked?
Shows when I know. He swiped a spare key from behind the counter.
A spare key?
Hidden in a pepper shaker. Been there for years. Even I'd forgotten it was there. No idea how he'd even know about that.
I can't imagine.
He knew for many, many years.
Do you know the name Joe Anderson?
Joe Anderson?
Biochem student in the area, around 18 years old?
Oh, you mean Andy. Your friend does look a bit like him. That his grandfather or something?
Or something.
Well, Andy's always been a good kid. He must be worried.
Can you tell me anything about Andy?
Didn't you say you already know him?
Yeah, I want to know what you know about him.
Not exactly.
Then I'm not sure what I can tell you. He comes here a lot. We deliver to him at the Brittany House sometimes.
Brittany House?
You know, the NYU dorm. It's just a few blocks away.
Right. Thank you.
Nozzo, did you get that?
Yep. Sending you the address now.
New location. Brittany Hall dorm. Thank you.
You deliver to Andy's dorm?
Students, you know, they're our bread and butter.
Uber Eats was a thing in 2024?
It's not like the Brittany House is far. It's just a block west of here.
You can't tell me anything more about Andy.
Look, I'm grateful for that tip you gave me. With all the students around here, that never happens. But I really don't like gossiping about people who aren't here.
I'm investigating.
He comes here a lot, and we deliver to him sometimes over at the Brittany House. That's it.
You can't...
Look, but that's it.
Thanks for your time. I need to find my friend.
Sure.
Good luck with your acting job. Time is of the essence. Good thing it's only a block away from here. What could he possibly want to do, though? Broadway and 10th. A fire hydrant. Joe Anderson does not appear to be hiding behind it. Never know. Gotta check. Yup.
The door is locked tight. A sign says that the building is closed for spring break.
Right, that's why the 18-year-old Andy is in elsewhere. Can we break it open? Sure
Bit out
can.
of practice, but I got it. There must be over 100 rooms in this place.
It'll be marked.
Time travel or not, it will take ages to search them one by one.
Yeah, don't you want to just go in?
There must be over time travel or...
What do you want to do about that then?
None of this means anything to me. Although...
Andy!
Wait a moment.
Andy A. But Andy... Wait, Anderson is his last name. Andy... Yeah.
Andy A. and BH. Andy Anderson and Brittany Hall.
Wait, his first name is Andy? I thought they got the Andy part from Anderson.
Seems likely.
1407.
Room 1407. Here I come. That's odd. The door was unlocked. And the computer is on as well.
Maybe he was just here.
Either young Andy left for spring break in a hurry, or someone else was here before me.
The door is adorned with posters of music bands that broke up decades before your home when. Your home when. Gotta get used to them saying that. Oh, no, we're not leaving. Not yet, not yet. A dozen or so scientific textbooks line the wall. They look very well thumbed through. We know he ends up being a great scientist and all, so he must have been pretty studious. Photos of a charming house near the woods, Maine, most likely. The computer has been left on, very odd. Set of drawers attached to an old desk.
Just textbooks and study aids. Nothing relevant that I can see.
Like a Fiona. Well, let's look at the computer.
This is clearly a young Joe Anderson. Or Andy, I guess. I don't recognize the girl beside him, but they make a cute cluster. Assuming they are a cluster.
Is that what they call couples here? Oh, that's what the cluster status meant earlier. It meant like relationship status, but for some reason they say cluster. Wow, okay. Grub Wub. Regarding your meal from Silver Flare being prepared. Hello, Joseph Anderson. Your delivery order's coming. Sister Celia. Hey! You said I could move into your room, so I did. It's taken me a few weeks, but I managed to de-dorkify it. It'll be like you never lived here. Anyway, things are okay. Maine's okay. School's okay. I got your old chem teacher this year. She thought I would be as smart as you. Ha, I live to disappoint. Love your sister. Sister Celia makes it sound like a nun or something. Chill. I thought you were supposed to be the calm one. You're gonna ace that class, bro. You know how smart you are. And besides, it's your first test of the term. Relax. Speaking of, I'm totally gonna fail my class if I don't get some help. So, help? Pretty please? Love your sis. Undisclosed. No subject. For all networking and security needs, contact Tomo. Sister again. I told you, you big nerd bro dork. You worry too much about tests. Good luck on your midterm. Don't blow anything up. They seem pretty close. They talk a lot. Lisa. Hey lad buddy. It's me, the frizzy-haired nerd from Professor Foster's class. Looks like we're partnered up for the midterm project. He seemed nice, so this'll be fun. Last term, I was shackled to a freshman who spoke in grunts and thought decimal points were optional. Anyway, I have a few ideas to run by you. How about we meet at the Flare tomorrow and we can talk about it? I wouldn't worry about your image, Mr. Bad Boy. In that oversized lab coat, it's obvious you like living dangerously. The first time you trip on something, I reserve the right to say I told you so. That's in response to Andy saying, nice. Hush, you'll ruin my bad boy image. But they were hitting it off. I assert my rights. Okay, so I dropped the canister that you tripped over. I'm sorry. Still counts though. Anyway, you want to meet at the Flare after work? I'll buy. Sister? Dude, stop freaking out. It's obvious to anyone. She's flirting with you. Also, she's cute. Well done. Also, you're an idiot. I'm amazed you still remember how to breathe without me around. Anyway, you can bore me with all the details when you come home. Speaking of, spring break already? Didn't you just leave? I'm not moving out of your room. Okay. So we have a sister and, Lisa here.
Activity history is cleared every 48 hours.
Nozzo, when did young Andy leave for spring break?
Wait, I'm looking at what's written here. So this happened within the past 2 days. Backdoor login, L. Sandman, Lisa. Lisa Sandman, trying to guess passwords. And then she got in, and it says, "Hello, Lisa." She opened the mail. Wait, like she's trying to log in on her own account on his computer. And then she sent mail. And the content of the mail is rfoster.txt, which is probably in the garbage can. And then she logged out. No. Oh, no. Ah! It's not Lisa logging in. It's someone logging into Lisa's account. So maybe old Andy, Joe Anderson. He tried to guess, and got in. Sent the text, and then logged out and wrote, "I am sorry, Lisa," in the command prompt, which doesn't even make sense.
5 days ago.
Ah, so whatever was done here, it was done after he left.
Makes the most sense, yeah.
Right, so that's what's going on here.
Trash is cleared every 48 hours.
So, like before, this file could only have been created after young Andy left.
Or deleted after he left.
He might be a scientist, but not very good at erasing his trail. R. Foster, Professor R. Foster from L. Sandman. Okay, so old Andy, pretended to be Lisa to send a email to her professor with the subject, "Fail me, I dare you. You were very aptly named because you are a virus that infects this place daily. Being in your class is the worst experience I've ever had, and I used to work retail. The level of contempt everyone has for you goes beyond parody. You know you're only riding your father's coattails? If it wasn't for him, you'd be researching compounds for baby diapers instead of getting tenure at NYU. Your father was ashamed of you. He only got himself cancer to get away from the laughingstock you made of his good name. I'd say more, but I can't be bothered to waste the words. I think that little of you. You want to kick me out of your class because of this? I dare you? I double dare you. I know all about you and the new teaching assistant. I also have your husband's email address. Suck it, prof. I hope you die in a chlorine explosion. L. Sandman." So he's trying to get her flunked for some reason. Probably her passing this class does something in the future that Joe Anderson doesn't like, I guess. Well, that was pleasant. Should we tell Nozo about this? Or maybe we can do some research on our own. Searches can be more than one word. Joseph Anderson. Okay, I bet Lisa Anderson would come back with something. If they got married. No? Okay. Lisa Sandman. She's dead. She died in 2029, age 27, that's really young. She was a professor for 3 years here. Cause of death, chemical explosion, ruled an accident. Right. He's come back here to try to save her. If she fails class, she can't become a professor.
Is this all the archive has on Lisa Sandman?
Afraid so. She died young. Poor kid.
In an explosion 5 years from now. You think Dr. Anderson wants to prevent that?
It seems plausible, but her timeline priority rating is listed as low.
That's globally speaking. Clearly, she was somebody to him.
If he wanted to save her life, he could have, asked us.
Oh, wow. Okay, he can just be like, "Excuse me, I'm rich. Can you please save my dead girlfriend?" Wow, that's kinda...
It's legal, and he can afford it.
You're right. It makes no sense. I'll keep digging.
This world, my goodness. Celia Anderson is most notable for being the host of Good Morning on WXI from 2039 to 2045. This sounds like she's still alive. Anderson's career came to an infamous and explosive finish after an interview with a mayoral candidate and right-wing firebrand, Christopher Haynes. During a heated exchange over immigration rights, Anderson reportedly shouted, "Were you hit on the head as a baby?" and punched him in the nose, drawing copious spurts of blood. Anderson is now retired and lives in Cornwall-on-Hudson. She requests that her privacy be respected. Okay, well she's alive though. She's alive. Joseph Anderson, responsible for the invention of micro-incisor laser surgery device, patented in 2034. It is used in all major hospitals today. Widely accepted knowledge that Anderson's advances have extended the average human lifespan by several decades because of a laser surgery device. better surgeries. In 2051, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for both medicine and science. My god. Keep looking. This chair is terrible. There's like no support anywhere. You think this is based on a popular cartoon character from this era. Changing timelines makes it hard to remember what's popular in your own when, let alone another. Beaten up dresser.
Almost completely empty. Young Andy must have taken everything home with him.
We don't know. It could be the old one. Trash can. Gal Friday. Poster. A dozen or so. I mean, it seems like it's it.
Just textbooks and...
Yeah. Nozo?
Nozo?
Yeah, Fia.
How are things from your end?
I'm scanning all security camera footage and every archived photo taken in a 3-mile radius of your when and location. He's been extremely careful, but if he slips up, we'll know.
No ripples detected?
Everything's marginal, so far. Whatever the client's doing, it hasn't set off any alarm bells yet.
It's spring break right now, so the professor hasn't read the email yet, but even if he does, and he does take her out of his class, because the timeline impact is low, so it's not gonna do too much.
So our client's been messing about with his younger self's computer. Any ideas why?
No. He's obviously trying to change something, but what? There has to be something in the historical record.
Okay.
Stand by, Nozo.
I'll be here.
What other combinations could I possibly do? Timeline rankings explained. Low is no historical significance, medium, indirect importance, high, critical to history, no alterations, extreme caution. Brief history of time travel. This guide has been chronologged to preserve our history. Should your knowledge of these events not match this chronology, contact your nearest Chronozen branch immediately. 2041, discovery of the quantensonic particle. Scientists made a breakthrough, monumentally, with this particle that seems to defy the laws of physics. The time stream revelation 2 years later. Further investigation into the quantensonic particles revealed a startling truth. They were leaking from another dimension altogether, a dimension that became known as the time stream. This revelation sparked a scientific revolution as researchers embarked on a quest to understand and harness the newfound dimension. And then, the 2 years following that, with the knowledge from the time stream at their fingertips, scientists worldwide focused their efforts on devising methods of time travel, racing against the clock to unlock the secrets of temporal manipulation. And then in 2045, breakthrough. Scientists succeeded in developing the first functional time travel technology. 2 years later, government intervention and regulation. As the implications of time travel became apparent, governments intervened. Stricter regulations were implemented to ensure that the responsible exploration of time stream, with oversight from global authorities. But then the next 3 years, rise of irresponsible use. Of course, that's all that anyone's ever wanted. People could do so much with it. 2052, formation of Chronozen. In response to the escalating crisis, governments collaborated to establish Chronozen, a specialized corporation for regulating and overseeing all time travel operations. It sounds kind of like a government thing, but they're also taking commercial jobs like this one. So in the present, from 2053 to now, it's been relatively stable until this job. Great. Fantastic. Into the future, the discovery of the quantensonic particle and the subsequent revelation of the time stream reshaped the course of human history, opening doors to realms previously thought unreachable. As humanity continues to navigate the complexities of time travel, the lessons learned from the past serve as a beacon, guiding us towards a future of responsible exploration and discovery. Okay, that's cool, but that's not what we're here for. Time travel field manual, 2064, time travel, yeah, Chronozen. Private citizens can book a trip, as long as they are equipped with a PFE, Paradox Field Excluder, but it's broken now, so that's great. They'll be guided by an agent, me. The board of directors, internally known as the brass, formulates policies, enforces rules, handles inquiries. So it's not our fault. It's not me and Nozo's fault that we took this client, it's the board's fault. PFE shields people from temporal paradoxes, allowing changes to their personal history without erasing their existence. Oh, so there's a possibility that this guy's existence can be erased right now, which would be very bad, because he has high timeline impact. Becoming a Chronozen agent is no easy feat. We have to have a specific psychological profile, capable of handling constant rewriting of personal history. If you're reading this, congratulations on being one of the chosen few. Sounds sad though. Landing points, that's where we end up at when we use this technology. Emergency Rewind Protocol, ERP. All monitors have access to the ERP system, which allows them to rewind a field agent's personal timeline by up to 30 minutes. To prevent accidental abuse, the ERP system will only become available in the event of an agent's death. Wow. Rewind should only be performed on trained agents with long-term PFE exposure. Do not attempt on clients. Yeah, well, they mentioned it, so we're probably gonna use it somewhere, but anyway. Foster. What was that professor's first name again? R. Foster? R. Foster, right?
Excuse me.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Oh, here's where we find out more.
Do you know a Professor Foster?
You mean Rona Foster? The chem prof? Yeah, she comes in here sometimes. Super cool lady.
There we go, there's the first name.
Do you know anyone named Lisa?
You're gonna have to be a bit more specific than that.
I believe she came here with Andy at least once.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. Are those two finally together?
I don't know.
Well, they'd better be. They've been making starry eyes at each other for weeks.
Lisa Sandman?
Thanks for your time. I need to find my friend.
Sure.
Yeah, I was thinking we needed to find more in the room, but of course we gotta talk to people. Now we have a first name for Rona here. February 14, 1982, she's still alive. She was seen as a scientific prodigy since grade school. When she was 10, she joined her father, Oliver Foster, at a struggling tech firm. After he died, Foster tech folded and Rona joined the teaching staff at NYU. She left her position after an explosion left 3 students dead. That's the same explosion that got Lisa. She's retired now.
This Professor Foster. An explosion is going to kill some of her students 5 years from now.
Oh, is that the explosion that was in the very beginning scene?
I think it's the same explosion that will kill Lisa Sandman. Nozo, can you confirm?
NYU kept the names of the victims away from the press, but the dates do match up.
So Dr. Anderson wants to stop Lisa from dying in the explosion?
Could be. But again, the explosion is a low priority event. He could have easily applied to make this change legally and professionally. Why do all this?
This is so crazy though. That means if you're rich enough, you can just avoid accidents. Oh, your loved one died in a car crash? No worries, we'll bring them back. That's insane. What are the effects of that on relationships too?
Dunno. There's something else going on. Do you have the address for the NYU Department of Chemistry? Everything seems to be pointing there. I probably should go see what's what.
Sending your way.
Like, say if a rich person really does bring back their loved one who died in a car crash, okay, cool, but what if that happened 10 years ago? So they'll be alive 10 years ago, and then 10 years later, what would have happened in those 10 years? They would just be alive? It's insane. And we've been here for like 5 minutes too. Can you imagine being a Chronozen agent? Let's go to NYU. Oh!
You seeing this, Nozo?
You are breaking in. Lisa?
I think so. Is that Lisa Sandman?
It matches the photograph in young Andy's dormitory. Stand by. I'm gonna get answers.
Old-fashioned fire suppressor. Hopefully you won't have to use it. Internal mechanism occasionally sprays plants in this tank. Whiteboard full of mathematical proofs. Naza could tell you what they were, but you want to get home before dinner. Microscopes like these are still used in your Wen. Classic case of if it ain't broke. Window that leads to a rusty fire escape. We can leave here. Hello? Flustered young woman is huddled over the door, trying to pick the lock.
Excuse me.
Ah! Sorry, I was a bit, focused. Who are you?
I don't look like a student. She would know because she's a student.
I am just visiting.
Visiting what? An empty school building?
What about you?
It's spring break. Nobody is supposed to be here.
What about you?
Nobody. What about you?
Well, yeah. That's because... Hey, wait a minute. Let me see your card.
My card?
Yeah.
How do I even get in here?
If you belong here, you'd have a school ID card. So, let me see it.
Ah, well, look. Lisa, I can explain.
Oh, can you?
Are we allowed to tell people in the past about time travel being a thing? I didn't see anything in the manual about that.
Wait, how do you know my name?
Oh, blasted.
It was you, wasn't it? You did this.
Did what?
Did what?
Are you serious? If you didn't send that email, then what are you doing here?
Oh, so you already caught wind that... Oh, I guess they must have read it.
Email.
Are you for real, or are you just being cute?
Why would I know about your email?
Again, I have no idea.
I mean, I do know about your email, but why would you assume that I would know about your email?
Right, fine, whatever. You obviously don't belong here, but neither do I. Tell nobody I was here, and I'll do the same.
Interview time. Tell me about yourself.
What exactly are you doing?
Nothing at all.
It looks like you're trying to pick the lock of that door.
Ah, so she figured out that the email was sent. Maybe she's trying to break into the lab to get at her professor's laptop so that she can delete the email.
No, shut up, I'm not doing anything.
You are literally doing it right now.
That's making some assumptions, though. That the laptop would be inside, and that's the only place where the professor could check her email from.
Yeah, well, we all see what we want to see.
I'm looking for an older gentleman. He was wearing an NYU hat and sweatshirt.
Huh. I think I would have remembered seeing someone like that. But I don't know for sure. I'm a bit distracted right now.
Do you know Joe Anderson? You probably know him as Andy.
Is that what this is about? Dating my lab partner?
I have no idea.
Since you have no idea, neither do I.
So could you tell me about yourself?
No.
Hey, total stranger. Do I look like I want to tell you my life story?
Right, sorry. So you're Andy's clustermate?
His what?
Sorry, his, girlfriend?
Why was that word even changed in the past?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Like, why was it necessary? Because if we change the way we use words, it means that at some point, girlfriend, boyfriend just became not sufficient enough for use. That's weird.
Not sure what we are yet.
So about Andy.
Look, I'm trying to focus here. You want me to help you? Help me get through this door.
I can help you. I can help you.
Well, I'll be going.
Sure, whatever.
I actually can help
She
you.
seems friendly.
She's ignoring me and ignoring the rules. No wonder she and Joe Anderson get along so well.
I have the multi-tool.
No ripples detected.
Everything's marginal, so far. Whatever the client's doing, it hasn't set off any alarm bells yet.
So Joe's clustermate, this Lisa Sandman, any thoughts on her?
Not really. The archive had next to nothing to say about her. Just her birth date, her death date, her employment history, and little else.
She wasn't particularly notable.
She lived a short, simple, and rather unremarkable life.
We can't all change the world, can we?
No, just with time travel.
Assisting this Lisa girl isn't exactly within mission scope, is it?
Very little about the situation is. Just do anything you need to.
Anything?
Anything within reason. or within the boundaries of plausible deniability.
I'm not gonna randomly shoot her with a gun.
Stand by, Nozzo.
I'll be here.
Although I'm curious what you would say.
No. The paperwork alone would be a nightmare.
The exact same reaction as with shooting a pigeon. She is equivalent to a pigeon.
If you'll allow me.
Huh?
I have some experience with this sort of thing.
Somehow I'm not surprised. Sure, knock yourself out.
Voila.
There you go.
Ugh, thank God. Seriously, you're a lifesaver.
There, my good deed for the day.
No. We need to ask her about more
Funny
stuff.
you should say that.
Why?
Whatever you changed, it did literally nothing.
So the ripples were marginal?
Not marginal, non-existent.
Yeah, because she deleted the email, so it's like the email never got sent. Which means we're back to exactly how we began.
Is that unusual?
Normally, no. But with a walking paradoxical anomaly on the loose, well, I'll keep monitoring. Just in case.
We can talk to her. Make some ripples here and there.
Come on. Password locked? Seriously? Jeez Louise, Prof, where's the trust?
Everything all right?
No!
Maybe I can help her with that too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what she's doing. Science isn't in your wheelhouse, but you think this is a molecular model. A book entitled Fundamentals of Modern Bioprocessing. Modern, how quaint. Message is scrawled on this loose piece of paper. Bro, leaving this to remind you again because I know you forgot again. Remember what Dad was always looking through. Also, log off when you're done. Bro. Rona's brother was here? This is related to the password. Pathway analysis and optimization in No. Even the title puts you to sleep. An award certificate from the Gold Tech Science Center to honor Rona Foster. I think I can help you with the password.
Excuse me.
What?
What exactly is wrong?
None of your damn business. Sorry. You helped me out. I shouldn't have snapped like that. Someone hacked into my email account and sent my prof a nasty letter under my name. I'm trying to get into her computer and delete it before she sees it. So you see why I'm freaking out a little bit here.
You can also explain to her.
So, what was in this email?
Why are we acting like we didn't see it?
I really don't want to say. It got really personal. Stuff I don't think is true, but maybe could be.
He even wrote, or I assume old Andy wrote it, he even wrote down what class Lisa was in and all that. Like, how the hell did he remember that for, like, 40 years? Again, he was really planning it.
I don't know either way. I just don't want Professor Foster to see it.
Do you know, who could have sent this email?
No clue. I'm the bottom of the totem pole around here. Why would anyone do this to me?
I really need to learn more about Andy.
She's not gonna say it.
Yeah, I get that impression. But I don't have the bandwidth to handle your questions right now. Sorry.
Maybe I can help.
You think you know the password? Feel free to give it a try.
Well, I'll be going.
Sure, whatever.
Remember what Dad was always looking through. Well, first of all, do we have names? Other names?
Can I have a go?
For real? Sure, go ahead.
Hello, Dr. Rona Foster. That's a very limited keyboard. How nice of you. Okay.
Sorry, can't seem to crack it.
Let me keep trying.
I was thinking we might need to make use of the archives, but we don't even have a... Oh, Oliver, that's right! We learned it from her own archive. Basic info. March 12. But he's dead. He died pretty young too. He was also a professor here, and then CEO of Foster Tech Labs. Cause of death, stomach cancer. Obituary. He was an educator, mentor, pillar of scientific community, predeceased by his wife, Lena. Survived by his 2 children, Nicholas and Rona. So Nicholas. Remember what he was always... Oh! Zeus! Zeus the microscope. Is that it?
Can I have another go?
Sure, I guess.
That's a very short password and easily hackable.
Holy crispy crap! You did it! Here, let me add that thing. Come on, come on. And deleted. Oh, that was effing close. Jesus, let's get out of here.
Let's log out. Huh. So when we opened the door, the timeline ripple effect was not marginal, it was 0, but that was before we deleted the email. So even not having deleted the email, the effects were 0.
Hey, you coming?
If I want to leave, I can use the door.
Okay, I'm curious why that's pressable though. Lisa waits by the door. Every cell in her body is radiating relief.
Lisa?
It's not common to realize that you have sent that email though, because how many people look in their sent folder that thoroughly? I'm surprised she found it that quickly.
Yeah?
You promised to speak to me about Andy.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. What did you want to know?
Have you been clustered, dating him long?
Not long. Just 2 weeks? Or maybe 1 week? Not sure if spring break week counts. Whatever. I say it counts. 2 weeks.
That's very short.
Can you tell me anything about Joe? Or Andy, rather?
And it's short enough to the point that... Oh, but I guess we don't know how long they did it for. I was just thinking, what? They did it for 2 weeks. How is he so invested in her that he changed time for her?
Why? You said neither of us were in trouble, right?
That is correct. Neither of you are in trouble. Right now.
Wait, is this about the roof? Because everybody does that. You shouldn't single him out.
What about the roof?
The roof?
Yeah, our lab group did some atmospheric analysis tests up there. We need to be high up.
And that's against the rules?
Technically, yeah. We're not supposed to use that fire escape unless there's an actual fire. But do you know how many students live in a building with roof access? None in my lab group, that's for sure.
Well, I won't say anything if you won't.
Like I said, everybody does it.
Well, let's go check it out then.
So your Andy knows about the roof as well?
My Andy, huh?
Yeah, you're a cluster.
Yeah, he definitely knows about it. It's where we first... Hey, you know what? Never mind.
Thank you, Lisa. You've been a great help.
Thank you. I probably owe you my future diploma. Heck, my future, period.
I might have doomed her though. She doesn't know, but yeah.
Your future, of course.
She's on trajectory to die again.
I'm gonna head out now. I just want to get drunk and forget this happened. You want to join? I'll buy. It's the least I can do.
That's all right. You take care.
Back at ya. Thanks again.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah, that wasn't nice. Didn't feel good, but we have a lead. Worry about this for now? Hey. Lisa was right there earlier. Did you talk to her? No, she was like, no, I don't remember seeing anyone like that. He's waiting for me though. He doesn't look caught off guard at all.
Hello, Joe.
Ah. I knew you'd find me. I mean, you had to find me. I just needed a bit of time, and that's what I got.
But the email thing can't be the only thing he did, because we've completely reversed it.
I'd really suggest that you stop talking.
Sure. It doesn't really matter anyway. I did what I needed to do.
Do what, exactly?
I saved her.
By her, I assume you mean Lisa.
You know about Lisa? How?
Oh, he's gonna be so mad when he realizes that I helped her delete the email.
There was almost nothing in the historical archive about her. I checked many times. It's like history forgot all about her.
What were you hoping to achieve here?
What do you think? I've spent my entire life taking advantage of every opportunity. I couldn't waste this one. I just couldn't.
Why didn't you just legally do it? You have the money.
You took advantage, all right. Of me and my entire department.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I put you through all this. I really am. But it doesn't matter now. I got her kicked out. I got her away from here. That's the important thing.
You hacked her email.
You know about that too? Yes, it was me. She gave me her password once to grab some files when her phone died. I still remember it after all this time.
Well, she'll be happy to know that her trust wasn't misplaced.
You don't understand. I had to do it.
It's been undone already.
Lisa died, will die, in a chemical explosion right here in this building. But not anymore. I changed it. There's no way Professor Foster will hire Lisa now. Not after she reads that email. Lisa won't be here when it happens. She'll be safe.
I wish you went about this, if you were gonna do it, I wish you went about it in a more selfless way, like somehow preventing that explosion as opposed to just getting your girlfriend away, because other people are still gonna die. But even if you go down that line of thinking, how many accidents can you prevent?
You could have done this legally. We receive requests to save people from death all the time. Why didn't you make one yourself?
You think I didn't try that? My request was rejected.
Oh?
Rejected? Why? Her timeline importance rating was low enough.
Because it's not actually low. We're not privy to know why she was important.
Sure, her life wasn't important according to your precious board of directors. But her death? No. That had to be set in stone. They couldn't take the risk that Lisa surviving wouldn't affect my life.
Oh, like anything surrounding this guy's life probably can't be changed. Because he's got to go down this path and invent his laser surgery devices and all that.
My life and all my precious accomplishments.
That's... The only people who would have the money and the power to use this service, they can't change anything in their lives then.
I'm sorry. I truly am. But the board considers these things very carefully. Your medical advances saved millions of lives. That's a legacy worth preserving. It must be preserved.
Like, what if he ended up marrying Lisa or something and then he just went down a different path? They can't risk it.
And shouldn't I be the one who determines that?
Well, apparently you don't get to anymore because now you saved millions. We can't let you unsave them.
Why should my legacy come at the price of her life? I loved her, you know? We were only together for a handful of years, but my whole life, it was always her. I've never stayed clustered with anyone for very long. I was always too busy. Too busy changing the world, too busy making a fortune. But none of it, not a single minute of it, none of it held a candle to being with her. Whatever happens now, saving her, it was worth it.
I almost feel like we shouldn't even tell him that we undeleted the email.
You don't need to shoot. I'll go back quietly.
You can't! We can't bring you back.
I said I'll go back quietly.
Did you not know that?
I don't want to do this, Joe, but I have to. You broke your PFE. I couldn't bring you back even if I wanted to.
I see. Well, yes, that makes sense. I don't suppose you could just leave me here. I'll be dead in 6 months anyway. Can you at least give me that?
After everything you've done, do you really think that's an option?
No, I suppose it's not. Do it then. Lisa's safe. That's all that matters. She is safe, right? Could you check that for me before you do it?
There's been no change, Fia. Just do what you need to do.
Don't tell him then. I don't want him. Oh, this is. It doesn't really change much, but it's just about how I feel about it, right? Oh god. Give him that last bit of comfort before he goes. Or leave him hanging. But not lie.
There's very little information about her in the historical record, remember? We can't know for sure.
But there is a record of her dying in the explosion. If she doesn't die, then her record would have changed. You call it a ripple, right? Can't you check for a ripple?
There are no ripples, Fia. Please, don't drag this out any longer than you have to.
I wonder if this has multiple endings depending on what we say. Just...
Sure, Joe. She's safe.
Oh, not like that.
You answered awfully fast.
Why did you answer it like that?
Did I?
Yes. Check for real, please.
She is safe, as I said.
I know flippancy when I hear it. What really happened?
Okay, I mean... maybe we should've...
We managed to delete that email in time.
I'm sorry, man.
What?
We snuck into Professor Foster's office. We deleted it. It's gone.
No. No, you didn't.
We've found no changes in the historical record.
I don't know if it's just because at this point, like when Nazo checked earlier, the professor hadn't checked her email yet. But yeah, because when the email was sitting in her inbox, he said nothing changed.
If history deems that she dies here, she will die here.
You monster. I have to go back and try again. Get out of my way. Let me go back. Please.
I'm sorry, Joe.
No. You don't call me Joe. Not anymore. If me being a doctor is so important, then you call me Dr. Anderson.
I really am sorry, Dr. Anderson.
Spare me. Lisa is going to die. Again. This isn't right. This is evil, and you know it. If you really are sorry, you'll let me try again.
I really have...
Spare me.
Nazo was right. We shouldn't have dragged this out longer, because now it's just more painful, and he's upset. Feels fitting that he got angry at me, though. Oh!
You okay?
I'm dandy, Nazo. Just tickety-boo.
You think it was right to tell him?
I didn't see the harm in it.
You did what you had to do, Fia.
Yeah.
Okay, but that protocol we had that brings people back to life, that's gonna be active for the next 30 minutes.
The brass is going to be happy, for whatever that's worth.
At least somebody will be.
I don't think it's happening,
Ready
though.
to come home.
Right. Stand by.
And timefall in 3, 2, 1.
I do like how we tried to not tell him the truth, but he picked up on it anyway, because we were such a terrible liar.
Timefall successful. Powering down. Welcome back, Fia.
Hey, it's about time you two finished.
Is this the time stream?
Who wants drinks? Okay, what's wrong?
Like, what is this base timeline? I'm just wondering.
Are we that obvious?
With all due respect, yes. I didn't spend all those years training you for nothing. I know when something's up. So, Spill it.
The client pulled a code 3-2.
Oh, so he...
Yes, he did.
It's common enough that you have protocol and a code for it.
What a total socket. In that case, the answer is both of you.
Answer?
To my question, who wants drinks? Am I right? I'm usually right.
Yes, you are definitely right.
Nazo?
Sounds great, but I need to be up early for a meeting with the brass in the morning. High-profile client like this, it's gonna be a media circus.
Only high-profile patients or clients can afford this service anyway.
You want to face the brass sober. You're braver than me.
She's right. This is a medical necessity. And besides, what are they gonna do? Fire the only chrono monitor in all of New York?
Okay, I surrender.
He's a little bit higher up than us. We're agents, he's a monitor.
How about JVs?
Sounds good to me.
It's settled then. To JVs.
Just a tick. Just need to change.
Out in the open. Done.
And they've gone.
Oh, what a heavy first day at work. That is, maybe a little bit too much.
I have no reason to call him now.
Do we still get to keep all of the knowledge? No, that was just for the one timeline. JVs? Who was that guy that disappeared earlier? We don't even know.
I've always enjoyed this place. I keep expecting it to get paradoxed and disappear.
That won't happen. This place is chronolocked.
You're welcome, by the way.
Chronolocked.
What do you mean, you're welcome? You're responsible for getting this place chronolocked.
Yeah, 10 years ago now. I petitioned to get this bar's ranking upgraded. Took a while, but I got approved.
Certain things are important enough that they'll be like, hey, we can't do anything that'll jeopardize the place.
So relax. This place isn't going anywhere. And again, you're welcome.
I didn't know you could just change a ranking like that.
It's not exactly easy. It requires several layers of brass approval.
It feels so not transparent. Who the heck are these brass?
And a Fuji-sized mountain of paperwork to go through. You need to prove historical significance, impact to the timeline, blah blah, the usual.
And how'd you manage that?
I made it clear that allowing agents a stable place to drink was vital to our mental health.
Not untrue.
I won't argue there.
Plus, these margaritas, no place else gets the salt quite right.
Duffy, have you ever had to kill a client before?
This is really the kind of thing we talk about at the bar.
Oh boy. Let's get one thing straight. What you did wasn't murder. He didn't leave you a choice. Sometimes a client can be so blinded by the possibilities of time travel that they can't get out of their own way.
What do you mean? A client who can't get out of their own way?
Okay, take my last client, this actress, a big influencer type back in the day, was convinced she was robbed of an audition that went to Maggie Fielding.
That was the Water Under the Bridge remake, right? She won an award for that.
Not anymore. Duffy changed it.
Oh.
How'd you manage it?
Still want to learn from your mentor, I see?
It's not like you're not gonna tell us.
You got me there.
He's a bit braggy.
I just made sure Maggie's regular hairdresser was delayed that day. I stepped in and gave her a haircut she'll never forget. Maggie never auditioned, our client got the part, mission complete.
How was she in the movie?
Oh, terrible. She paradoxed her career into oblivion.
That's kind of messed up.
Hey, can we have another round mix?
Right away.
This person's not even a person. They're just like holographic android.
That's the San Francisco branch.
Really?
Yep. The oscillation is just a few points south of London's. It's like a fingerprint.
You're making that up.
That's why he's a chrono monitor.
I thought the same thing. But he's been doing that trick for 20 years. He's never been wrong once.
It's not a trick, Duffy.
Blast it. Getting a call. Hold on a tick.
So they feel these small ripples that tell them that, hey, something's changed, but they don't know exactly what.
Hello?
Until they check.
Fia, where are you?
Who's this?
Who is the... It's Johnny.
Johnny. Yes. Johnny who?
The Johnny you've been clustered with for 8 years?
What?
Right. Of course you are.
8 years?
Are you at a bar?
Yeah. Is that a problem?
You're supposed to pick up Nick from soccer practice.
My son?
Nick. Right. And Nick would be...
Our son? He's been waiting in the rain for over an hour.
Like, this is what's actually happening in the real timeline. The main base timeline. But I'm so entrenched in my job that I've completely forgotten about it.
Sorry.
And I'm very nonchalant about it too.
This is beyond irresponsible. And what's with the accent?
What accent?
Never mind, just pick him up. Please. We'll talk about this later.
The London accent.
Right. Bye then.
She doesn't seem to care much.
So, I've been chrono shifted into a cluster.
It's because she actually doesn't care about it. It's not from the base timeline, it's that the oscillation earlier somehow changed it so that she has a boyfriend of 8 years or a husband and a son.
Oh, that's always awkward.
Wait, that's so weird because she has a son, but she didn't experience giving birth. It's just that history changed and she now has a son.
They cute at least?
I don't know.
A son as well.
Oof. Never mind.
He's apparently been waiting for his mum, me, for an hour. Should I go?
Indulging in your alternate selves' lives is not recommended, Fia.
Do we just leave them then? What about my son?
But it's up to you.
What about my son? He's waiting in the rain for an hour.
I should go deal with this.
Suit yourself.
At least get a divorce or something, then we can not feel bad.
Let's see. What school district does my alternate cluster live in?
That's another one.
Let me guess. They were chrono shifted away.
Wow, okay, that... Damn.
Yes.
So that guy earlier, we don't even... How can you... There's no stability in anything in life. God, no wonder they needed this bar.
Funny how that happens. You always lose what you want, and then get what you don't.
Sorry?
Nothing. Sorry. Jesus, these drinks should come with a warning label.
You've only been drinking soda, Nazo.
Really? Then they definitely should.
Ugh. That's a little bit too much for me for one day.
Well, gents, I believe it's time I call it a night.
Yeah, me too. Duffy?
Nah, you two go ahead. Gonna see what the night or the next chrono adjustment will bring.
He's a night owl.
Lights! Yep. We bit drunk. Thank heaven the brass sprung for chrono locking this flat.
Right, so that's what that would mean too. This place, I will always have a bed. At least.
Trying to find my way home when it never existed was a faff and a half.
Chrono locked. The bed is chrono locked. The room is chrono locked, hopefully. Now, with our renewed knowledge, we can read about
Such
our
a nerd. And I work with Nozzo.
It's different. It's different now. Because this is the act. Wait, this is me, right? Like me. Fia Quinn, employed at level 87, half Galvanite Crystal Mage. No, it's not me, it's another me. Cluster status, only to my guild mates. What? Location, deep in the Whittakin mines. About me, the grind isn't about leveling up, but about how you choose to play. What? Am I a nerd? Video game nerd? The crystal what? Why did they make it sound like it's an actual job? 1 week ago. Anyone want to play the instance of classic Trollgate? Feeling nostalgic tonight? 2 days ago. Need a healer for the Whittakin jail quest, level 50 plus. 1 day ago. The Grundy Grotto raid is a go. Meet me in KK Canyon at 1400. KK? KK from Unavowed? These are just alternate me's then, or like what I'm supposed to be doing in this timeline, or... I am so... I don't even know. Oh! This is what the Anderson treatment... Joe Anderson. Yeah, it's not just Botox that increases people's lifespans and all. But yeah, this is the same as before. Wow.
Yes. Bed. An excellent idea.
I agree.
Lights. Why not sleep? I only murdered a man this afternoon. Or 38 years ago. It's ancient history, technically. Doesn't matter. I shall sleep like a baby. Hey, Nozzo, you around?
Hey, Fia. What's up?
You're a little bit too close for my liking.
Did Dr. Anderson ever kill anyone?
What?
You know, on the operating table or what have you.
Not that I'm aware of. Why?
He didn't ever maim or disfigure anyone during his early experiments.
Would make me feel better about killing him.
Again, no.
Oh, shame. That might have made it easier.
Yeah?
Go to bed, Fia.
Bed. Yeah. An excellent idea.
We don't even do things normally anymore. We just raise our hands up and we change clothes. Alright, and that was the introduction to Old Skies, a time-traveling story. Oh, even though it's just the beginning, clearly the stakes are pretty high. Pretty heavy for an introductory case here. We already have someone actually just extinguished from the entire timeline and all. I quite like it so far. Not my first time playing a time-traveling game, of course, but of the ones I've played, this one feels like it's got a pretty robust set of rules. Like they've got their own world and time traveling is just sanctioned by the government and it's legal and rich people can get access to it and abuse it. There's so much that can happen within the scope of the rules they've laid down already. Hey, you can pay money to bring back the dead. Or if you're an agent, one day you'll have some random family and then the next day you won't because they've been chrono-shifted out of existence. That's pretty crazy. The art, I think, takes a little bit of time getting used to though, because the previous entries in Wadjet Ice's library are all like pixel art games, and then whenever you talk to somebody, they have a portrait of the person popping up. I kind of miss that, but it's also nice to see something a little bit more detailed in the art too. Audio-wise though, it feels like there's a bit of a kink in the audio mix for the voice acting, because it feels very sibilant and tinny to me. It's not like super deal-breaker level, but it's distracting enough to be noticeable, I think. Depending on the device you're using, if you're using nice speakers, you might hear it more than if you're using earbuds. Anyway though, I feel like there's a lot of places this story can go to, time traveling. We haven't gone back to the beginning. The very beginning was some explosion happening in New York too, so feels like this is the beginning case. We're gonna move on to other stuff, but at the end of it, we're probably gonna wrap back and it's gonna be a big lesson on how, oh, maybe we shouldn't be changing or messing with time and all. But then again, this technology has already been legalized for a number of decades already, so is it gonna be that cliche or is there gonna be more going on? I'm curious to see more of it, but honestly, I don't know how much I can promise because I wanted to check this game out about a month ago, but I didn't get a chance to until now because I've been so busy. I've just barely squeezed this first look out here. But if you'd like to see more of it, let me know. And with that said, this was Welonz with Old Skies. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing, and I will see you all in another place, in another time. Bye!